Hey guys, it's Rob here, and John Wick 3 is finally released on the big screen. After a long wait since John Wick 2, we get to see Keanu Reeves as John Wick. So this time around, John Wick has the whole world of assassins against him. Killing member of the International Assassins Guild has made him priority number 1, and he has a 14 million bounty on his head. This means that nowhere place is safe for John Wick, and every which way he turns, he's going to end up running into someone who wants to kill him, and the movie's going to throw a lot of action at you. Now, John Wick 3 has a lot of action in it, and sometimes movies can keep throwing action at you and you can get sick of the action, but John Wick 3 stays away from that problem. They introduced story beats in between the action scenes, and it worked well for the movie. Now, at multiple points in the movie, people are outright killed in front of citizens, and you would think that the citizens would run in terror, but they just go on about their day. And I found that a little odd. It's a minor gripe, and honestly, at times you don't even notice it, so it's not a big problem in the film, it's just something I noticed. And one thing that I did not expect about John Wick 3 was the humor in this movie. The humor in this movie is very, very funny, and it kind of stems from Mark Cascos. Now, Mark Cascos plays Zero. He's a highly skilled assassin who's hunting John Wick throughout this movie, and he's a bit of a fanboy of John Wick, you could say. And it's not just his character either. Zero isn't the only funny character in John Wick 3. John Wick himself is actually pretty funny. He has some funny moments in the film, and so does Halle Berry. I really didn't expect this much humor to be injected into John Wick 3, and I'm glad they put it in there because it was funny and made the whole theater laugh. Another surprise was Halle Berry. Recently, she hasn't been in many films, and I think the stigma of Catwoman still falls around a bit, but in this movie she was incredible. The way her character Sofia uses dogs as backup were great, and if John Wick 4 is a thing, if they make a John Wick 4, which I'm sure they will, I would like to see her have a bigger role in this movie, because she was only in a small section of John Wick 3, which was unfortunate because she was a great character to watch on screen, and actually had a good chemistry with Keanu Reeves' character John Wick. In this movie, John Wick is given a decision during the desert scene, and you find out what his motivation is and why he's struggling so hard to survive this bounty. He goes pretty far in lengths to keep this motivation in check, but ends up going against it during one conversation. And I get what they were trying to do. They were trying to have a friendship between two characters, but I feel like it was too quick. But again, this is a minor complaint that barely hurts the movie. John Wick 3 is a fantastic movie. It's highly enjoyable, has great action, humor, pacing, and an overall interesting story. I'm giving John Wick 3 a 9 out of 10, and I highly suggest you watch this film in theaters. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.